Okay, this is O'Hagan Watchmakers. It is the 29th of December 2019. This is Ginny's mom's Hamilton. This is 14 karat gold diamond inlaid case and bracelet. I have removed the movement from the case and removed the crown stem. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to remove the watch hands from the dial and remove the dial. This watch actually works. I haven't established the date yet. I think it's relatively old. And once I'm hoping there'll be a serial number under the dial that I can identify and get a date on it. But at this point, I'm going to remove the watch hands and the dial. Okay, now the dial on this watch has dial feet. So I'm going to try to show that on camera here. So, stand up. Kind of see the screw right there, and then there's a screw on the other side. So I'm going to loosen those screws and release the dial. Since the watch hasn't been serviced in probably since its original fabrication, in whatever year that is, we've decided we're going to do this. And there will be one on the other side. That should be enough to loosen and remove the dial. Doesn't want to go anywhere just yet, does it? I really shouldn't have to back the screws out that far, so it must be seized on there somehow. You can see some corrosion around the area of the crown stem. Probably is just from moisture or there we go. That's all it needed, was a little help. Should be able to work that off. I'm a little cold here, so Pardon the sniffles. The dial is quite dirty. I might end up putting it in the ultrasonic cleaner. Well, you can see that camera. But as you can see, it's a Hamilton, so the question is, are there any markings, I mean, this has very tiny cap jewels here and here that I'll remove and clean. This is the keyless work. We're going to remove the hour wheel and the washer. I think I need to do that under magnification here. Set that aside. Bump the camera there. Cannon pinion's in good shape. On the other side of the movement, I'm not gloved now because the movement has not been cleaned. But you can kind of see the size of it based on my thumb. This is a very, very tiny movement. And you can see it says Hamilton. I've been working under some very bright LED lights at this point. There's no serial number on this watch. So I'm going to gather what markings I can and then see what I can do with identifying the manufacture date. There's usually some good information online. And I don't think on the case back, I actually don't remember. On the case back, you can see it clearly says 14K gold. This watch is actually probably the only watch I've ever kept in my safe here, because it has some value to it, not only sentimentally for Ginny, but for and there are some markings in here from the watchmaker. You have to excuse me, I might get in the way with this because I've got to get my 10 times magnification in here. There is a it's either a B or a 13-12-61. A 1565. An XX75. So, I mean, the numbers are all over the place. Ginny thought this was going to be in the 60s. Now I can see that that is a B1261 now. It's a B, it could be a 131261, but it's not clearly a date marking. So that's it. I'll read the rest of this top of this, the top of the movement here off camera. See what I can find out.